Hey folks, Dana Ammons here with your Friday Funding Brief. And today I want to talk to women founders who are ready to think a little bigger and a little more strategically about the next 60 days. Now, I know you're asking, why, Dana, do I need to be thinking about the next 60 days? Because not every funding opportunity is a scramble. Some of them give you enough time and enough runway to actually prepare well. And when you get that kind of runway, the job is not to procrastinate. The job is to use the time wisely. So I want to give you three opportunities with meaningful application windows that women founders should absolutely have on their radar right now. Now, the first is the Cartier Women's Initiative. Now, this is not a casual little application. This is real serious. A platform for women entrepreneurs building businesses with social and or environmental impact. Now, Cartier's official site says applications for the 2027 edition are open from April 16th through June 16th, 2026. That matters because this is the kind of program where you don't want to start your thinking on June 12th. Today is April 24th. You've got plenty of time to tighten the narrative, time to sharpen the impact story, time to get clear on the business fundamentals, time to make sure your application is not just passionate, but actually credible. So this is for founders with a real impact angle, and also for founders who can explain how the business works. And that combination really matters. Now, the second opportunity is the Women Founders Network Fast Pitch. Their current event page says applications run from April 1st through May 31st of 2026, and the program promotes $55,000 in cash grants plus additional professional services. Now, what I like here is that pitch-based opportunities force a different kind of discipline. A grant application lets you write, but a pitch competition, you got to simplify. And that is good for founders. Because if you can't explain the business, who it's for, the traction that exists, why it matters in a sharp, concise way, that is likely not going to land you funding in this particular pitch competition. Pitch opportunities do not just give you a chance at money, they expose whether your story is strong enough to actually travel. And so that's why I want founders to take these opportunities seriously. Now, the third is the Visionaries Pitch Competition. The Visionary site says applications are open through June 18th of 2026, and that is for women-owned, for-profit businesses. Again, a bigger window, again, enough time to prepare, and again, not the kind of thing you should be doing the night before the application is due. And this is the broader lesson I want founders to hear today. When you have a longer application window, do not waste time. Use it to get sharper. Tighten up your founder story, tighten up your numbers, tighten your use of funds, tighten your traction language. And if it's a pitch format, practice until the story sounds simple because it is clear, not simple because it is underdeveloped or highly rehearsed. And that distinction really matters. Now, step back and look at all three of these opportunities together. Cartier Women's Initiative is impact serious platform, global credibility, and a real preparation window. Obviously, if you start now. Women's Founders Network Fast Pitch is a pitch-driven cash plus services opportunity, which forces clarity and presentation strength. And the Visionaries Pitch Competition, well, that's for women-owned businesses with a structured application window, a strong opportunity for founders who can tell a really clean story. These are three opportunities, three different styles of evaluation, and three different founder advantages. And that is why your job is not to just ask, am I eligible? Your job is to ask, which format plays to my strength? Where does my business fit best? And what do I need to tighten before I submit? Because some founders are strong on paper and weak live, while some are great live, but weak in the written story. Some have impact, but do not yet know how to frame it. Some have traction, but have never really learned how to articulate why now is the moment to actually invest. That is the work of the founder. Funding opportunities are not just about money. Sometimes they are mirrors. and they show you where your story is still loose. They show you where your logic is still fuzzy. And if you use that information well, even the preparation process can make you much better. So, if you are a woman founder watching this, I want you to stop waiting until the deadline feels urgent and start using the window you have right now. Because better prepared founders do not just submit stronger applications, they actually build stronger businesses. So if you want help pressure testing your founder narrative, your pitch logic, or your use of fun story for one of these opportunities, that is exactly what we do here inside the Brand Blueprint. You can email me at dana@valuegrowthpartners.com. That's value without an E, or thebrandblueprint.biz. And here are the links again for those of you taking notes. CartierWomenInitiative.com is the first link for the Women's Founders Network. You would go to womenfoundersnetwork.org. And then for the pitch competition, that can be found at visionaries.co. Thanks again for tuning in, and let's turn longer application windows into better strategy. Have a good Friday.